Hi, this is Eternally Erica. This is going to be a part 2. In the future, this person's going to view you as the forest. So we have the woods, the thicket, the jungle. When light, we have magic abounds, childlike wonder and adventure. When dark, we have concealment, density, and savagery. So consider the forest for a moment, your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely that it included a mythic dynamic of the architectural space. There's a little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough, you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement, but equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back, so embrace the dim light and moving shadows. Whether literal or imaginal, brave the forest and get lost getting found. So, I did just name my cat Pixie. So that is, a forest fairy. I also do live in the forest. I also have, a fairy tattoo. So a lot of fairy, imagery or vibe. Maybe you're like a fan of Tinkerbell or, something of that nature where that would be, a message for you that this is definitely your message. But yeah, so in the future, this person, none of this was negative. So this person is definitely viewing you in a very positive light. There is a large amount of like mystery, but, not in the worst way. Like there's definitely a lot of positive vibes mixed with, there's a magical, mystical connection you two may share. So this is very interesting to see where we head off with our Alice in Wonderland deck. So let's pull some more cards and see what comes out for you. All right. We have Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, so someone may be deciding not to fight for a connection right now. Seven of Hedgehogs. So that is like planting seeds for the future. So 7-7 could be significant. Now also we have Three of Hedgehogs. So this is teamwork, coming together, working together. And then we have transformation in reverse. So there may be some sort of delay in changing things. Maybe you or the person you're thinking about is very like stuck in their ways. They're not ready to change. Maybe deciding to be in a commitment with you would require a large amount of changes that nobody's prepared for yet. Nine of Hedgehogs reversed though. So someone is tired of being single though. So someone is over being single. This could be you or them. There could also be a sense of like maybe some sort of money struggles going on. Three of Teacups reversed. So this is like a celebration that is at a delay. So again, something may have been planned but didn't come to fruition. Ten of Spears. All right, so there may have been there was an ending here. So you may have ended things with somebody. Four of Hedgehogs, which is Four of Pentacles. So there was a level of greed here. So, maybe you found that this person was very like money hungry, greedy, or even just greedy with your energy. Maybe somebody, had a tough time letting you go. Maybe someone was like attracted to, your light and they didn't want to let you go. We also now have Ace of Flowers reverse, which is Ace of Wands. So heavy on the delay. This is like a passionate connection that didn't come into fruition. That also is like fire sign. We've had, so a lot of pentacles here, which is a lot of earth. Wands are fire. We did get 10 of spears, which is air signs. 5 of teacups reversed. Okay. So now we've had water signs twice, 5 of teacups. So that is the, you know, crying over spilled milk type of energy. So it's like, you or this person may have been too focused on what hasn't gone right in your lives that it delayed healing and transformation. You know, instead of you, now would be a great time to, you know, start viewing the world in a bit more of an optimistic light, you know, view it as more of a cup half full instead of being too pessimistic. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is just very pessimistic. That also could be, you know, your sign that this is a story for you. Page of Spears reversed. So that, you could have been dealing with an immature air sign. Or someone may have like a son that's an air sign, or, you know, child in general. Gender doesn't matter. But this is a delayed message. So there was a delay in somebody like giving you their truth. A delay in a meetup, a delay, you know, an ending. So you may not be on speaking terms currently, because it does feel like there was an ending, but so let's see, since this does feel like a situation that's in separation, let's see what this person wished they could tell you but didn't tell you. Okay. We have gambling. So somebody may have had like some sort of gambling issue, or again, finances could be an issue. But we also got mimic chest. So maybe somebody was trying to mimic you. Also, somebody may be doing something with like Bitcoin or something. You know, that reminds me of like Bitcoin. So that could be a sign for somebody. Maybe someone is doing something that is a, you know, big gamble. Maybe somebody is trading stocks or got into Bitcoin or something along those lines. It says bets on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result. Dreams of hitting the jackpot, but often ends up with empty pockets. Feels trapped in a slot machine cycle. Hopes for a lucky break. This is number 66. So 66 could be significant. Then we have, even if you proceed with your uncertain plans, I'll always care about you, but I'm worried these risks might drive us apart. Let's find a secure path together. Then we have, this is number 62. So on the mimic chest, this is what seems valuable may hide danger, and images in your daily life serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chest. Beware of too good to be true offers, and guard your heart against illusions of wealth. In our greed, we lost sight of what really mattered. The more we chased, the further apart we grew, until the bond we had was gone. So, you know, this could be a mutual thing. Like, you and the person you're dealing with may have been just getting too caught up in like the idea of like chasing money. But there was obviously a lot of gambles, you know, so it did feel like a lot of finances had come out in the reading too. So heavy on the financial gambles that may have been a big reason why this didn't come to fruition. But overall, it doesn't feel like this person is viewing you in a negative light, you know, with what we got from the archetypes. So I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to use my little consult the fortune teller thing. Let's give this a go. Let's see what comes out here. A great adventure is about to begin. So we have a great adventure coming in for you on your next phase. And I'm going to choose some zodiac signs and initial charms to give you further confirmation. This may be your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs or a time period where something may shift in your connection. We have Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo. The letters X, T, X again. Bye, I hope this helped.